Hello everybody, what's good, what's poppin'? It's your girl Caroline and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I'm going to be showing you guys my super minimal everyday beauty routine, which includes my daily skincare routine, which is super minimal, literally 2 steps. My low maintenance wig install routine, because I do wear wigs every day but I also do not sleep in them. I've gotten pretty good at learning how to slap them on with 5 to 10 minutes max. And of course my super minimal, barely even there, everyday no makeup routine that leaves me looking fresh, glowy, you know, giving summer goddess vibes, but at the same time I did not have to do too much. I am what I like to call a low maintenance baddie, meaning I do like to make sure I'm getting dressed and putting myself together every day, but it has to be low effort, simple, quick and easy, because if it's too much I'm not gonna do it. So with that said, let's get right into today's video.
I mean, honestly, man, she's a
bad things, fine as hell, thick as fuck, oh my god, that's my baby, Caroline.
Starting off with skincare. For my daytime skincare, I keep it very simple, literally just 2 products. I first start my skincare in the shower, which is with a cleanser. This is the Roche-Posay Effclar medicated gel cleanser. I have hormonal acne, so my skin does break out time to time, especially on my jaw and chin area. And this being a daily medicated acne cleanser really helps making sure that I am getting those pores unclogged daily, but it's still gentle enough where it's not drying out my skin. After I wash my face, I like going in with the La Roche-Posay Toleriane Double Repair Face Moisturizer. For the daytime, I like to use the SPF 30 one, so it is a 2-for-1. It has SPF in it and is a great facial moisturizer, especially for oily skin. I do have oily skin and I like this because it keeps my skin nice and moisturized and plump without making me feel like a grease ball, or it doesn't feel like it's clogging up my pores. I just love La Roche-Posay in general. I've been using this face wash and the face cream for 2 years back to back consecutively. I've always repurchased. I've found nothing else that works just as good as these products. And that's really it when it comes to my daytime skincare routine. During the day, I just worry about cleansing, moisturizing, and protecting. I do a lot of the treatments and extra stuff towards the night, but even that I've simplified. But if you guys are interested in like my full-on skincare routine, do comment down below. But let's get right into this hair. I wear wigs basically every day, but at the same time, I do not sleep in my wigs. And you're probably wondering, how do I keep the maintenance and keep it low maintenance and realistic for everyday wear? And the key to that is getting yourself a glueless closure. This one I'm showing you guys today is from VSHR Hair Company. This is their loose deep wave. Glueless closures are literally meant to be tossed on and go. Literally when I first received this wig, I went ahead, no plucking, no bleaching, just with some foundation under the lace, and was able to just pop her on, and you can see the lace was melting. No adhesive, nothing at all. Even though you can still see those little dark knots, but I feel like for everyday walking and going casual errands and looking put together without having to put too much effort, this is a perfect option. But since, you know, I like to give scalp always, I did eventually go back and bleach the knots and pluck the wig and add some baby hairs just to give it more of a look that's my preference. Like I said, high maintenance to below maintenance. It was high maintenance to make the wig plucked and bleached and get the baby hairs right. But now all I do is just keep her on my mannequin. I take it off at night, keep the wig on the mannequin head, keep the curls the way it is, and it's really easy for me to just put the wig right back on. No restyling needed too much because I didn't sleep in the wig. It's just been chilling on the mannequin head, ready for me. Usually I'm able to just go ahead and toss the wig and go, no adhesive needed. If it's like a crazy lace day, I'll just throw a hat or scarf over just to cover up that lace but still have my hair looking put together. Today I was going to be running a lot of errands and seeing quite a few people, so I wanted to make sure my lace was down and stuck and wasn't going to shift on me throughout the day. So I do like to go ahead and use some of my Ebin lace spray. This is a glueless spray. I'm able to take this off at night. It comes off with water. And I love this for closures because I can just do a quick little spritz here and there, just tap the lace in the middle, and that's all I need. To hold everything down, I'm just going in my elastic band to just kind of, one, help that Ebin spray dry up, and it kind of just always helps make my lace look more melted into my skin. Even if I don't use any Ebin spray and I just put this wig on without any product, it's still helpful for me to put the band on it because it's going to help melt everything and just make it look more seamless. I find getting loose wave, water wave, loose deep wave, or just deep wave curly textures, not kinky curly, but like loose curly textures like this to be the best if you're gonna get a glueless wig and you want to know like what texture to get for your everyday glueless wig. I feel like these textures are best because the styling is very straightforward and minimal. All I have to do for styling with this is just sometimes I'll go in with a little bit of water to help refresh the curls if the curls need refreshing. If I know I have a busy day ahead of me the night before, I like to go ahead and I'll style the hair on the mannequin head and let it air dry the night before if I don't have time the next morning. So I'm just going in with a little bit of water, not too much because I don't want to be drenched, just enough to soften the hair. And then I go in with some mousse, and the mousse is going to help me style the hair, refresh everything, but it's going to dry a lot faster than water. Here I'm just going in and brushing through the ends. I really like the ends to have a nice little curl to them. I feel like it just gives such a, I don't know how to explain it, pretty look to everything. So I also like to just make sure I'm brushing and scooping the ends to get it to re-curl back up and create little ringlets. Always make sure you scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. That's what really creates that nice little ringlet pattern on the ends of the hair. While the hair is still wet, I do not run my fingers through the hair. I just like to let it air dry fully like this. And it's going to dry quite fast because I'm using mainly mousse. And I'm going in again on the other side with some mousse onto the ends to help soften them, to make them easy to rebrush. And then I'm just going in and brushing, scooping the comb on the ends to get it to form those little cute ringlets again. To add a little razzle dazzle to the front pieces, I like to finger coil the front little face framing pieces so they can be more defined and kind of purposely curled. I think it just kind of makes everything look more prettier. I would just like finger curling my curly hair or my wavy hair. It just gives the hair some purposeful definition. Hair is drying off. I like to go ahead and just finish my face with a quick little, I can't even call it makeup routine. I guess my true no makeup routine. My everyday routine really consists of 4, sometimes less products: mascara, gloss, brows, and some spot concealer. This is my clean girl makeup, you would say. I keep it very minimal because I find once I start doing the whole spot concealing and doing that no makeup look, I might as well take that time and do a full beat. So I like to do this routine because it's going to keep my face looking a little bit more put together and ready for the day. But it's so simple and minimal that I can do this in 5 minutes, or probably even do it in the car on my way. So the first thing I do is I like to just go in and groom my brows. I feel like this whole look is about just enhancing what you already have. I do have my brows laminated, so that helps them stay up all the time. So I'm just going in with this Essence dark brown brow pencil, and I'm trying to lightly as possible fill in the gaps because you don't want to fill in too heavy-handed, because since I don't have a full face of makeup, it's gonna look a bit weird. So I try to just sparsely fill it in, do little upward strokes to make it look like my hair. Instead of using concealer like I would normally to clean up my brows, I just like going in with a cotton swab. I just like to use that to clean up all the places I probably overdrawn and just to help snatch that brow up. I feel like your brows are very important. It's what shapes your face. If my brows look crazy, I look crazy. So making sure they look good and groomed is going to make me look put together without having to do too much. Next on the list is my lashes. It's so funny to me that now I wear a mascara as my everyday makeup, because the way I used to laugh at people who are like, I just need a little bit of mascara and some gloss to look good. But low-key, I'm serious, y'all. A little bit of mascara and some lip gloss will take you a long way. Less is more, especially for something that's realistic and that can be done every day. I'm not someone who was blessed with the ability to put my lashes on really fast. Like, I need a good 15 minutes to put them lashes on. And also, I wish I could be a lash extension girly, because that's the perfect high maintenance to be low maintenance thing to get. But when I get lash extensions on my eyes, I just want to rip them off after a couple of days. So rocking my natural lashes with some mascara is the way to go. And I'm just using a little bit of that cotton swab again to clean that mascara that got onto my eyelid and to clean it off my skin to give that whole, like, you know, no makeup look. To do some spot correcting and just to color up some dark marks that I have, I'm going in with this e.l.f. concealer in the shade Deep Cinnamon. I have a lot of these e.l.f. concealers. I have light shades, my own shade, darker shades. I use them for so many different things. They're so inexpensive that you can get all the colors you need for highlighting, contouring, color correcting. And I love using them because they do last. I like to use my fingers to just blend them out. I let it sit on the spot for a bit so it can get nice and matte and full coverage, and then I use my finger to blend it out. And then to cover my dark circles under my eyes, I'm going in with the lighter concealer shade from the e.l.f. concealer, and I'm just putting that right under my eye, and I like to use my finger as well to blend this out. I feel like using your fingers to blend it out, it just gives a more natural skin-like finish. I don't set the makeup that I put on my skin. I feel like setting it with powder starts to give it a whole powdery, cakey, not cakey, but just gives a powdery makeup look. If you want it to look like your skin, then I do not set it. I'm using the hydrating one under my eye because I do get creasing under my eye, and I found the hydrating one because it's hydrating, doesn't crease. And then for my dark spots, I like to use the matte concealer because it's going to stay on those dark areas. And the last part, which I feel like is my favorite part of this look, is this lip gloss, lip glow oil, whatever. It's meant to be a lip gloss, but I like to use it as like a cream blush in a way. It's like supposed to change colors based on your skin's pH. I put it on my lips. I never liked it because it was too pink for my lips, but I feel like it's the perfect shade for my cheeks. And it also adds a bit of highlight to my skin because of the glossy finish of it, but at the same time I don't look oily. I don't know, I just never realized that a little bit of blush could make me look so awake. So I usually just like to put a little bit on my cheeks going upward, and I do put some on my nose to give that like sun-kissed, sunburned look. And this little bit of color plus the lashes, everything just makes me look, you know, more awake, put together, but I didn't have to do too much. This lip gloss makes me want to invest in an actual good cream blush because I feel like a little cream blush is all I need for a perfect everyday no makeup look. Because this lip gloss, I do have to keep pressing and pushing it into my skin to make sure it's looking very natural in skin tone and not giving clown. But there we go. And that's really it for my everyday no makeup look. Once I went ahead and got dressed, I came back and the hair is fully dry, and I'm just trying to separate and fluff the curls out a bit to give it some volume because I do like having a little bit of volume to the hair. So I separate it without separating it all the way to the ends. And that's really it for my everyday low maintenance minimal look. I've really been working on making sure I'm getting ready every day, which helps me feel ready every day. So it's important for me to keep things very simple and minimal so that way I can realistically replicate this routine. So if I have a 10-step skincare routine, got to do a full beat, install a whole frontal, I'm not going to get ready. I'm going to leave my house in sweats. The only time I'll ever get ready is whenever I'm going out for an occasion. So I feel like it's important to just have a minimal everyday routine, and this is mine. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful, useful, maybe something here you can take and replicate in your own, because your own routine is really personal based on what your skin, body, hair needs. So with that said, I hope to see you guys in another one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out, Girl Scouts. Goodbye.